All right, who is ready for a smackdown? WWE in Austin tonight. Yvonne Nava has a preview of what you can expect if you head out to the Irwin Center tonight.
The atomic drop, monkey flip, head scissors. They may not exactly be household terms for you and I, but for our next guest, it's just part of their everyday jargon. Joining us this midday are WWE divas Naomi and Sasha Banks. They're in Austin ahead of tonight's big WWE SmackDown at the Frank Irwin Center. Thank you for joining me. You ladies look lovely.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, so let me tell you this. At first, you know, a lot of us were familiar with the WWE, but rarely followed wrestling like I do now. I feel like a lot of people do right now because once Total Divas came into the picture, reality TV, millions of viewers such as myself started becoming familiar with the exposure, familiar with the sport. Tell me what this show has done for the sport in general.
It's been amazing. It's brought a lot of viewers who normally haven't seen wrestling or isn't familiar with wrestling, a lot of women viewers, female viewers, to our product and to the show, and it's done wonders for the Divas division and us as women. It's been a topic that everyone is talking about, and a lot of it's due to Total Divas.
Yeah, and we'll get to that because you ladies are beautiful, you're strong, and I think that sets.
You see this?
I know. I'm not going to show you mine. That shows. It's really great for young girls and to be their mentors. But I want to start also with you. Ask you, Sasha, how does a girl from Fairfield, California, wind up a diva, wind up a recent NXT Women's Champion? At what point did you say, you know what? I think I'm going to go into wrestling.
This has been my dream since I was 10, and I remember watching it on TV, and my mom came in my room and was like, "What are you watching? Turn that off." So I snuck into my brother's room, and I continued watching it, and instantly I was hooked, and I knew at that very moment that being a WWE diva was the only thing I've ever wanted to do, and now to be here, I went to Team Bad, my girl, to be the NXT Women's Champion I was at one point, and to have the first ever main event pay-per-view match for a woman. Man,
we got to do
that.
Man, girls,
right there.
girls are taking over right now.
They are
We're running the world.
Now, Naomi, you know, we all know you in the WWE. You know, you play characters, you have storylines, but the injuries are very real. What kind of training goes into owning your craft?
So much. It's a physical and mental job all the way across the board. And although it is entertainment, we do put our bodies at risk, and it is a craft that you have to be good at, and you have to practice, and you have to know what you're doing.
Agility plays a role, Naomi. Prior to wrestling, you were in the NBA. I think you were a cheerleader and a dancer there for the Orlando Magic. How did that help you? And I could tell you were a dancer because when you do the turns in the ring, I'm like, oh, she knows what she's doing. So how did that help you?
It helped me a lot as far as poise and just being athletic in the ring, my background, but wrestling is a whole different dance and routine of its own.
Yeah, and Sasha, for you, how's everything with you?
Oh man, I mean, look at me. I look good. I'm ready to go right now.
You're ready to go.
Man.
Yeah, we need to get Albert or Brian. You can wrestle them any day. You know, we talked about, you know, Team Bad. It means beautiful and dangerous, right?
Yes, that's right.
So I like, you know, you have the look part, you have the strength part. Talk about the mentoring, the role modeling for these young girls who come and look up to you. What do they tell you, you know, before the matches or after the matches?
I don't know. That's a hard question because it's crazy that little girls look up to us. Because I remember being a little girl and watching and looking up to my favorite wrestlers. So now to be a role model, sometimes I'm just like, whoa, this is crazy. But it's so cool to come out and see fans every week, and they have Team Bad signs and Sasha Banks and Naomi and Tamina signs, and it's just like, we're doing that.
Yeah.
You know, it's so cool.
Is that a good part of it? Do you like that part?
It's one of my favorite parts.
It means so much to me because I have so many little nieces that look up to me, little cousins, and it definitely makes me feel good to know that they have someone positive to look up to and who they inspire to be like. So I definitely think about my actions and things I do because
Yeah.
there are so many young ones.
Well, you
watching
even
us.
inspire me. I love watching the show. I love the sport now. I'm a big fan of the sport. So thank you for all that you do, all the training and hard work. And if you want to watch these ladies in action, you can make sure to attend tonight's WWE SmackDown. It's at 7 p.m. at the Frank Irwin Center. Tickets are still available.
Yes.